Vended. How was the show?
Dude, the show was amazing. The crowd really received us well, and we kicked ass up on there.
Yeah, all right, cool. Do you want to elaborate on that?
The show was very good.
Yeah?
It's we have one show left on this tour, and he played like 20 shows in Europe, so we're just like finishing strong, and then we're about to go home. So
Yeah, so the tour is almost finished, right?
Yeah.
How was the tour?
The tour was amazing. All of the shows have been really great. All of the bands, all of the people that have been helping us, and the people in support have been lovely and have been kind and so caring about everything that we tried to really do. Even though we were all very, very, very homesick, we still tried to keep our backs up and keep pushing forward and keep getting to that deadline.
Yeah, I can imagine that you get homesick after a while. Does anyone want to elaborate on that?
Homesick is a real thing on this journey of being a pirate. It's terrible.
Okay, wait, how are we pirates? Elaborate.
It's a pirate ship, man. It's tour. It's the road. You know how pirates are always on the ocean? That's what we are. We're pirates.
I guess I can see that.
and you're our parrot.
All right, fucking rude.
We're covered in filth. We stink. It's pirate season.
It's part of touring, right?
I'm gonna get scurvy.
So you seem to be a band with a lot of ambition. Where do you guys see yourself in 10 years?
Headlining arenas in front of 25,000 people every night.
Cool. Seems cool.
We want to just take it to the biggest we can and just be the biggest band in the world eventually.
Playing in front of people.
Headline Dynamo.
Playing in front of people, showing people a really good time, and going home and doing nerd stuff.
Yeah? Cool. And you seem to value aesthetics a lot, and why is that?
Well, I think I don't know. I don't know how to put this in a way that just sounds really condescending, but I guess aesthetics is very important, and a lot of people don't really care about the aesthetic purpose. And I think in music and art, because music and art go along with each other very well, that the makeup goes along with how our feelings are in music, and it helps with just the live performance because it's not just a regular band t-shirt or a tank top and just playing regular music. It's a whole other thing to look at while we're doing the thing.
The way that I see it is that we were just we were trying to find an aesthetic that expresses ourselves and actually shows who we are, instead of having an aesthetic that's just a theme or that in quotations catches people's eyes. We wanted to find an aesthetic that could show our inner selves and show who we are on the inside.
Really cool.
I mean, we're like entertainers. You want to make sure you catch people's eye and separate yourself from other bands, so we wear stage clothes and we wear makeup to separate ourselves and really show, identify ourselves as a band,
The looks we get when we walk on stage with all this makeup, it's really funny because all these bands expect, just a normal teenage band with regular clothes, and then we walk up here with disgusting makeup, and it's yeah, look what you're thinking.
We go and do sound check. I'm wearing a flannel, skinny jeans, and glasses that make me look super nerdy. And then we get out on stage, and I look like a fucking menace.
That's really cool, though. Do you have any tips for beginning bands that have the same ambition as you have?
Practice.
The same thing I was gonna say.
3 years before we even played a show, and it helped us a lot. Our first show went so smooth, minimal things went wrong because we just practiced. Practice setting up, practice taking down, write a bunch of songs. So
basically, keep as we were saying, keep practicing, keep trying to find what you're actually trying to say and what you're actually trying to get out there. Keep getting a routine down and keep getting, all right, this is how we want to present ourselves, and this is how we want to present ourselves to the crowd, not only to the crowd, but also to stagehands, to the people that are promoting us. Just we basically just keep finding routine.
Bottom line, no bullshit.
Cool.
Really, just no bullshit. It's we were locked inside my basement for 2 years straight of isolating ourselves with writing, and coming up with things, and our first show sold out in a week. So that kind of just shows what commitment and, like, you know, like you said, just the passion goes. And if you do it right, you can be where we're at right now in Europe for the first time ever, playing at a good slot in Dynamo. Like, it's crazy to think that we were locked in our basement for 2 years, wanting to tour clubs, and now we're playing festivals in front of thousands.
Yeah, it does show on stage that you guys have been practicing before you really get out. It really does show. It's really cool.
And that's why I think bands that come out and they say, like, oh, our first show is like a week after being a band. I'm like, you're not gonna do well, because I'm just being honest. Like, you gotta really work at it. If you really want to be a band, you gotta all sit down collectively and know what the hell you're doing, because if you come out at a week of being a band, you're gonna fail.
Just keep trying to find your inside jokes and keep trying to find, like, the words or just the sound that you're really trying to get out there, because once you do that, you're actually gonna, like, touch people's hearts and get, like, through to people, or just get people that will actually then come up to you later and be like, hey dude, you did fucking awesome.
All right, then I want to ask one more question. Do you want to say anything to the people that watch the show today?
Thank you all very, very much for fucking being here. It was an honor and a privilege to be able to play in front of all of you. It was fucking amazing and fun.
All right, then we're gonna
What the
stop
fuck
the
is going
interview
on?
now before he gets killed. Thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you very much for having
Good
us.
luck with the last show.
Thank you.